Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another Minecraft video. In this video, I will be showcasing the new 1.20 update in Minecraft, as you probably saw in the title and thumbnail of this video. Don't worry about the pig, but okay, let's get started. Like, first, I place everything here so we can see it. Well, first, let me go into survival so I don't destroy anything. But first, one of the new main items is this brush that everyone were excited for this part. In the most part, I wasn't really that excited for it, but like, yeah. So basically, with this brush comes the new update where it's the archaeology update. And in the update, if you take this or this, you will find the suspicious sand and suspicious gravel in the world. Like in temples and stuff, you can find them easier, and in desert wells is some of the best places you can find them. But basically, if they are placed, you hold right click and then you basically wipe them with this, and then you have a chance of getting something. Like right there, I got nothing, and if I hold right click again, it does nothing. Now let's see, what do I get if I do this? Maybe we get something, maybe we don't. Yeah, like there, we don't. But like the most part, that is what the brush does. And let's see, if you do F3H, then you can usually see it. Yeah, F3H, then stone. Yeah, it has 64 durability, which you can use it on. So that's basically that part, and the things you can find are these shards, basically shards, not shards, and they are used. Like if you take 4 of them, you can make a decorative pot. The crafting recipe for this is, if you do this, I'm pretty sure, and then look, that's the plain pot, and then you can get one which also gets you advancement. So basically, the formation you put the shards in gives you the patterns on top of those, on the edges. Because if you were to use just like, I don't know if that one's possible to even get in survival, because you need to use the shards to get them, but that's how it looks without the pictures on them. So yeah, that's basically how these shards work. And also, you can find this new disc. Um, wait, I just destroyed it. Okay, basically, it's the new music disc that you can use, and basically, what it. Let's just like play it. Wait, I forgot the thing's name. It's a jukebox. Okay. So that's my new favorite one, probably. I'm not gonna spoil the rest. You guys will have to check it yourself if you want to know what it is. Okay, and basically here we get a new mob, one of the new mobs, the sniffer. How you find them in survival is you have to find the sniffer egg, which they do not spawn naturally. You have to spawn them with the egg. Basically, the thing is, let's have a base with a stone floor and a mossy block floor. Basically, if I were to place it on a moss block, it would be 10 minutes for it to hatch. You see the green? And if I place it on a stone block, it'll take 20 minutes. So let me place these two as fast as I can together, and we'll see at the end of the video which one hatched first. Okay, like that basically. And then we will see which one hatches first. And yeah, that's basically the sniffer. And right here is the new armor trims, which you will need. You have all these different variants of it, what they do when you take them. I'll just wait. Let's take random 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can take them, and then if you take armor, you can take any armor you want. I'm gonna take diamond for this demonstration. Okay, I use diamond armor, and if you go over and get any ore, like I'm gonna take a redstone, not that, a redstone, diamond, netherite, and gold. We're gonna take those ones. Then you can use this in the new smithing table, which I will be showing you how it works in a little bit. But first, I also this basically you're gonna need the new armor. Wait, this thing, the smithing table upgrade, which you will need later in this thing, like in the smithing table, to be able to apply these. But they basically, when you apply it, it breaks, and then you have to go find a new one. Or you could, if you do this, wait, not like that. Okay, so basically, if you want to duplicate this is basically what you're gonna need to make your armor into netherite. So let me just duplicate this netherite. Basically, that's what you're gonna need to do that. But if you want more than just one, which you can only find these in bastions usually, you have to find them in the nether. You don't find them in any other dimension. And you basically, after you use them, they will disappear completely. So to save you some time of finding them, rather put it there, and then you do this with diamonds and put a netherrack right there, and then it duplicates. Then you have more than one that you can use, and then that basically you use to get netherite armor, which I will just duplicate it just to demonstrate it. Now what I would do is I take this, I put the ingots. Well, first you should probably, this is very complicated. First you do like, yeah. Okay guys, so mine is a little bit glitched right here. It's supposed to show that one too, but basically you put your armor in there, then you take your piece of netherite and put it right there, and then you take your armor trim, which, yeah, it's kind, you see it's kind of glitched right now, that you should put right there. Wait, let's see, do you put this there? No. Maybe the armor? No, wait, I know. Okay guys, sorry, I just turned off my texture pack, but let me show you now it's fixed. Basically, if you want to upgrade it, you're gonna, like, if you want to go from diamond armor to netherite, you're gonna have to add this thing, then your piece of armor or tool or whatever you want to make netherite, and then your netherite ingot, and then it'll turn to netherite. So, and now you see it used one of my templates. So now if I do this and this, I can make my whole armor netherite. Now basically how the new trims work, let me show you. They work like you put your ores in right there, then you put the armor piece of your choice in the middle, and then like the same thing, you just put your trim on the edge, and the ore you put in here, it depends on that, and the different trim does different styles. So I'm gonna do this for the chest plate, I'm gonna do this for the leggings, this one for the helmet, and this one for the boots. And you can do that with any ore you want. It doesn't have to be that one in specific. And any trim works on any armor. There's millions of combinations you can do. But this is basically how you do armor trims. There's special ones that can make it look like you have armor. And oh, look. One just hatched. our one sniffer just hatched. And it's still a baby. They usually run around, and then they have the animation where they go and sit, and then they'll dig out like torch flowers, which I will be showing later in the video. They have a bunch of flowers, and look, that one is halfway cracked already because it's on stone, but this one hatched because it was on moss. So yeah, that is basically what this does. Let me just I can keep the armor. And now for the new bookshelf. Basically, this is the new bookshelf. It starts off empty, and I wanted to show you guys. You basically look, there's 6 squares on them, which you look at the one without crouching, because you see I can right click now, it does nothing. You look at it, and then you place the book. You can place in just books, you can place book and quill, you can place enchanted books, and then you right click on them to take them out. See, just like that. And then I can throw these away. That's the new bookshelf, and this is the new wood type, cherry wood. And these are all the things you can make of it. Let me just show all of them. First, we got the new cherry boat, and the one with the chest on it, which is slower than that one, and it can only carry 1 person. And then we got all the new cherry items. Why is that okay, I think that's a shadow bug. They shouldn't be black, but maybe, I don't know. That's weird. That is the sapling of the tree. And let me get bone meal. That is the new cherry tree. That's basically how I like this door also, and this pressure plate. And with that, you also get this, which is a flower that you can place on the ground, and it acts like the candles do. They place in 4 per block. You can place 4 in a block. So basically that's what this is, and with that comes the new hanging signs, which you can place on the sides of blocks. Look how smooth they look. They are like, I would use these a lot. Let's see, you can maybe place them like that as in front of a doorway. Like, let me show you an example of this. Okay, like right here, that's a quick example that I use the signs up here for decor. It's not pretty or anything, I just wanted to make a quick example, but you can use it like that maybe if you want to. But yeah, that's basically the new cherry wood that you can use. And yeah, now let's move on to the next item. Okay, the next item is the new bamboo, which you can craft with bamboo, which you obviously get from a bamboo forest. It's similar to the cherry. You get all the different types of bamboo blocks. You also get the bamboo hanging sign and all of the bamboo stuff. Let's see the doors. They are most interesting to me, usually. Ooh, I like that. That might be used a lot more. And then you get the buttons. Ooh. That button has a nice sound. So with this comes also the raft. This is not a boat, it is called the raft. So they basically have boats you can ride on them. It's like a normal boat, but it's just a raft. It's just basically a retextured boat. Not much different. So yeah, that is this. And next we will move on to the hanging sign. Okay, as I showed you guys earlier, these are the new hanging signs, which you can do this. Maybe you can write on them. There are so many different variants. You can do like 1 line, 2 lines, and then notification, you get 3, and you get 4. You have 4 different layers, and these are all the different types of them. All those types of designs you can basically use. And they can also, if you take a block, let's say right there, and I place it there, it hangs on chains instead of like those little lines, like that pieces of wood up there. That is basically the signs. And then we can move on to this new function that they added, which I think is pretty cool if you want to troll your friends. Let me show you guys. Okay, so what they basically did is there is a new piglin head that you can get. Now this heads have a new function with the note block. We're gonna use it with the creeper head first and our new cherry button. Basically what they did now, if you press the button with a head on top of this, it'll make the sound of the mob. Like that. Now I thought if we place the ender dragon one, makes the ender dragon noise, and this is the new head. Let's test it. Now I wondered what happens if you use the player head. Like, oh, it does nothing. It doesn't make a noise. Yeah, but that's basically it. And so that's this thing. You can use the creeper one to troll your friends, and then the new torch flower seeds and the new torch flower. Okay, we're gonna use this. If you were to plant the torch flower seed, you would get a chance to get this pitcher pod, or you would get a chance to get a torch flower, and the pitcher pod you can also get from the pitcher plant, which you can like get from the torch flower, a pitcher plant or a torch flower. And from the pitcher plant you can get this pitcher pods on harvesting it. But when these grow, you basically get the torch flower. You can harvest, but not like that. You need specific things. You see, specific tools are needed to harvest them. They can be sourced from that, and these seeds, the torch flower seeds, you basically get from a grown sniffer. If I take a sniffer egg, these guys go on the ground laying flat, then they'll start sniffing, and then they'll most likely get this or this for you that you can plant and get the stuff. Look, there, you see the other one just that. So yeah, that's basically that. You see? Look, he's harvesting. Let's see what he gets. He got us some torch flower seeds. That's how they work. And now if I go back over here, now we can move on to this thing. This is the new sculpt catalyst, which if you add redstone, you can, usually it takes like that, but this one detects in different ranges. So if I were to maybe take an armor piece or a random block, let's just take that. Look, it only goes to a certain range. Let me show you. If I do that and I take a lamb, you do this. No, just put the redstone on top. And then remove these ones. Okay, so basically when I move it goes all the way to there, but you see the further it hears me, the less the strength is. So basically block placing takes it almost fully to the end. And then if I look sideways, let me just get a random piece of armor and I equip it. It only does a certain amount, and it does that for all types of sounds, but it's a little bit complicated to work with at the start. But yeah, that's basically that. And then there's one more thing that everyone was excited about, and that is the new camel, which you can they make very weird noises. If you put a saddle on them, you can ride them, and they can be ridden up to 2 people. It's like a horse but slower, and they do have a sprint. This is their walk speed and sprint. And then when you have to maybe cross the alleyway, like a valley or something, or a ravine, at the bottom the XP bar is like the bar you have to use to hold, and then you jump, and then that's his dash. And if you look up and down, yeah, he kinda like there, he kinda looks with you. And basically up to 2 people can ride the camel. And let's see if we can add chests to it, maybe. No, sadly you can't add chests to it. That would have helped so much. But these you can only find in the desert, and that is also one of its animations. Look at his tail. And then you can sit on him, and when you stand up, he slowly stands up, and then you can go and jump. And camels have a trick where, let's go over here and take the fences right here. Camels are tall enough to walk over these. And also, if you do zombie spawn eggs, let's say, then slash time set night, then I can slash game mode, game, like slash difficulty, easy, survival. They're gonna try and attack me. That is the one thing over these. Okay, so basically that is the new camel. That I just wanted to show you guys that for the last one. I like them because they are very useful, but the thing is, I wonder if I name him Dinnerbone or Grum, what would it do? Name tag. If I'm gonna use the Grum because it's faster to type Grum, and Grum doesn't get that much attention, so I use it now. Okay, so there. That looks like a table. Now, if I sit on it, how does that look? I just sit on his feet. That's gonna give you some. Wait, if I jump, yeah, he still jumps normal. Your Minecraft character's gonna be strong for holding on that long. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. So yeah, see you guys in the next one. Bye.